today's segment we'll be looking at how to create a movie scene. As you can see here, you can see that the leopard is after the horse, the lady riding a horse, and how can we create this animation scene. Now with this, for instance, this I use how do you call it, HTML and CSS to create this scene. I'll be looking at how that is being done, and you can see, and it's from the moment I refresh it, you can see that it's still running. You can see the leopard is after the lady riding a horse. And without wasting my time, I'll be right back after this intro. Okay, welcome back, and if you are back here, so let's begin with how to put this together. So to do that, that's just simple. First, if you don't have Sublime text, I'll be leaving a link here where you can go and then download your Sublime text or any text editor. If you are using Notepad++, you can use that to create this, and it is cool stuff. Let's move on. So now I'll go straight to my desktop, and I'll close this. So my desktop, I'll create a folder, and I'll name the folder my movie. Okay, so I'll name the folder my movie. Done. So after that, now these are the images that I'm about to use, or more or less I'll be using. I'll be leaving a link in the description where you guys can get all these resources. Okay, so basically that is just that. So I'll cut it, I'll just draw my I'll highlight on them, and then I'll cut it. Now open the folder name my movie, and then I'll create another folder in the folder name my movie. So right click on new folder. So I'll type, let's say, Costy. So in the Costy folder, I'll paste my images. So now all these images, these two images are GIF files. They are GIF files, okay? And this is a background. So without wasting my time, let us open the Sublime text and start with the coding. So you can see this is my Sublime text. Now remember, in our previous lesson, so far as the free HTML and CSS course tutorial is concerned, I talk about all the time, for you to make the coding very easy for you, you need to make sure you save your web page before writing your code, so that the codes will be popping up to make your coding very easy. Okay, so basically I'll be leaving a link here so that you can just watch that video and then look at how that is being done. So without wasting my time, let us save this web page. So click on File and click on Save As. Then I'll select the location where, so I'll click on my desktop and select my movie. This is it here. I'll click on it, and then I'll save it as index. So index.html. Then I'll save it. So after that, now let's begin coding then. So what I will do is that I'll just go ahead and then just go bring my HTML, and then press enter, bring the close tag of my HTML. Now in between my HTML, I'll go by bringing my header. Okay, so then in between the header, I'll bring my title. So I'll call this, let's say, Armstrong, okay, movie. Okay, so that'll be the title of my web page. So now after that, press enter, bring my body. So in between my body, so now this is where the magic starts. So I'll save it. You can just go ahead and click on File and then click on Save to save the changes. So after that has been done, now what I need to do is I need to then go ahead and then bring my, I wanted to enhance my web page with a background. Remember, I'm using let me close this. I'm using this image. Okay, let me zoom it a little bit so you guys will see what I'm doing. So I'm using this image as my background. Okay, and for you to know the image, you can right click and click on properties, okay, then you need to see the image file extension. The file extension is JPEG, JPG, which is JPEG, and this is the file name. So to do that, might as well just go back straight to my Sublime text. Now in between the body here, I will space it and type background. So background, and I'll call the background. Now remember, the background is in a particular folder, okay, it's in a particular folder called cost, okay. So I save my work in my movie, and then the image is in a particular folder called cost, okay. So I'll just go straight to my text editor and type cost slash the name of the image. So the name of the image is bg1.jpg, so JPG, okay. Then I'll save, okay, close it, then I'll save that. So the moment I come to my web page, let me close this. So the moment I come to my web page and you see the image is JPG1, okay, BG1, and it's JPEG. So when I come to my web page here and double click, you can see I have my background. But hey, there's a problem. The title appeared on my background, which means there's a problem. So I'll go back to my text editor. Title, well, I type time. So it's going to be TLE for my title, okay. So come here, the close tag here, do that. So I'll call it TLE, and I'll save it nicely. So when I come to my browser again and I refresh, but that's what that's the title of the page. So that's it, okay, Armstrong movie, so that to not display it. Now when you watch very carefully, now the whole thing, it becomes static, it's too big. So I need to enhance it and also make it fix, okay. So how can I make it fix? So to do that, I'm going to use the style sheets to make it fix, okay. I'm going to use the inline style, okay. So I'll put the cursor at the end point of the title, press enter, then I'll type style, okay. So type my style. So in between the style, then I'll type, let's say, body. Then I'll bring this, okay. Now I'm working I want to enhance the background. I want to make the background, okay, to stop, it shouldn't rotate. So background, so background hyphen repeat. I don't want it to repeat, so I want it to be, should be no repeat, nicely, okay. Then move to background again. Let me work on background size. So background size, so I want the background size should be, let's say, 120%, okay, by 100%, okay. When I save it and when I come to my web page and I refresh, okay, you see, wow, I have it, okay, perfectly. So that is the width here is 120 and the height is 100, okay. So basically that is just that. So after we have done this, I want it to be fixed, okay. So let's work on that. So if I want it to be fixed, I'll go by saying background again. That'll be background background attachment, that should be fixed nicely. So I'm okay with that. My background attachment is fixed. Might have to just come down this side, and then I have to use the meta quest, okay. So I'll go by bringing my meta quest. Meta, I'll bring the close tag of that. So in between I'll bring my image, then the image source. So the first image I like to bring is the the first image I would like to bring in this. I want to bring my let me see, since the leopard first or the horse. Okay, let me use the leopard first. Okay, the leopard first. Okay, so I'll come here and I'll bring, remember the leopard is in the folder called cost, so cost and slash is the name is C1. Let me check again how true is that, the C1, and the file extension is gif file, so GIF. Okay, and then I will save it. So when I come to browser and refresh, you see the leopard is up here. Okay, the leopard is up here. Okay, now I want the leopard should be on this green button here. Okay, this green to be running through here. So to do that, I need to bring an element known as break. So I'll press enter and bring my break. So in between my background, bring BR. So break again. So for me not to waste much time, just copy it, paste, paste, paste. Okay, press enter, paste, 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 paste. It's okay. So let's say that is okay. Let me check whether it is down a little bit for me. Okay, this is somewhere here. So let me go again, press enter and paste again, paste, paste. So it's okay. Let me refresh it again. Okay, it's somewhere again. Okay, let it come again, paste, paste, paste. It's okay. Save. So that's a break. So the break will bring it down a little bit for you. So okay, it's too much where it is. I don't like it. So let me take this off, save it. So to save it, I click on file and click on save, and then you go to your browser, you refresh. Okay, where it is, I think it's okay for me. So that is okay. Let me add additional one to it, the break one break to it, save and refresh so that at least, let me see. Okay, that is nice, beautiful. Okay, so that is just by the way. Now you see that the width of the leopard is kind of, the size is kind of like a little bit small. Let's make it a little bit bigger. So you come here in your image, in between here, you space it, then you type width, and then just to make it 20%, and let's save it. So we come back, refresh it, and I think the leopard is big now. Okay, so which we need to do more work with the break. So let's take these three break line break off. That is break, save it and come and refresh. Let's see. Okay, this one is quite okay. I want it to be, so let it go a little bit. Let's take additional 2 off. Okay, and save it because I want it to be somewhere here. Refresh it. Okay, it's okay for me now. Okay, so my leopard is not hanging. To look as if it's hanging, let me add one to it. So BR, and then let's come and refresh it. Okay, so it seems my leopard is there nicely. So after that, now I have to go again and then I'll bring, how do you call it, bring my horse. Okay, so riding a horse, and it's in the cost folder slash, and the name given to it is ACS. Okay, ACS. So I'll come here and type ACS. Okay, dot gifts. Okay, and let me make the width also, the font, the size the width should be, let's say, 25% nicely. And let me come and then refresh and let's see. Okay, 25 is not bad, which we need to work more on the break. Okay, so let's come here now. Let's work more on the break. Let me take these three off, save it, or even this. Let me take all this off. So save it. So I have only 2 breaks. So go and refresh. Let's see whether it will be on the green line. Still, which I need to take more break off because it's supposed to be here. So let's take this off, save it, come and refresh. Okay, I think it's okay now. Where it is, it's okay. Okay, it's not bad. Where it is, it's okay. Nice. Okay, so that's it. So now, as where it is for me, I like it. I want it to be here. That's not bad. Then after that, the next one I like us to do is that you can see that the distance between the leopard and the horse is kind of close. So let's use some distance array. Okay, so let's come here and then let's use something we call the span. So I'll call it EMXP. Okay, so that would be nice there. And let me repeat it like 3 times to space them. Okay, be a space in between them. So again, let me go by saying that and SP that. Let me add the last one so the distance will be a little bit okay. So save and I come back and refresh. So let's look at the distance from them. Okay, it's quite okay. It's okay. Let me distance it a little bit. One more. Okay. So let's be there. Nice. And let me come and refresh that. See the distance in between them. Okay, I think this is okay now. Distance is okay. So basically that is okay now. So I can just go ahead, or if you like, I can copy this. I want the distance should be a little bit. This is leopard ground for the first. So this refresh. Okay, the distance is way okay. Nice. Now you see that the leopard is, they are all running backwards. Okay, so I want to see the position, the direction should go from left to the right. So I'll go to my text editor, then I'll come to my meta quest. Okay, here. Then what I will do is that in the meta quest I'll go to direction. All right. Okay. Then quotes. I want the direction should be kind of right. Okay. Right. And I'll save. So now when I come back and refresh, now it's going to take from here. That is it. That is it. Okay. So basically that is just that. So it's from here to there. Now, as it is that now, it's moving slowly. So let me speed it. So let me use the scroll amount. So let me go by saying scroll amount. And then the quotes, the amount, let's make it 25, so at least they'll be speeding. They'll be riding in a full speed. That is okay. It's okay. So scroll amount, that is it. Then after that, so scroll amount, school, that's good now. So basically that is just that. You can do a whole lot of that. I hope you can see it. So the leopard is after the horse, so you can make it a little bit faster. So if you want to make it a little bit faster, you can make it, let's say 30, and then you save it bring the mouse pointer here, you refresh, and let's see how fast it is. Okay, so you can do that. So as basically that they are all running. Okay, so basically that is, now you can also slow it down. Okay, you can, I'm gonna make it 0 for instance, maybe 1 or 5. Okay, save it, and when I come and refresh, guess what? I see if they are running, I see if they are not running. Have you seen it? So I see if they are running, I see if they are not running. So you can go again and still make it, let's say, your 28 and save it. And after that, you come and refresh, and you are good to go. So basically, that is just that. I hope you've learned something new, and I'll be covering more of this. Don't forget to subscribe. Catch you in the next video. Bye bye.